Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and look, I mean, you're obviously wiser now.
Well,
Because
Stefan,
what are you going to say? She's going to say, "Well, the therapist said that," right?
that he
I
should.
did. I did. I did talk to. I did what I have recommended. I try not to prescribe any medicines I have not taken.
Go
Was
back
your
home
girlfriend here
and
when? Sorry, was your girlfriend in the room while this woman
yeah,
was
yeah,
saying all this?
yes. We were both
Oh my God!
together, and as a consequence of that, I
Did
had
you
to.
find this psychotherapist like in an abandoned bus under a bridge? Did you get lost in the sewers and find a little tent table with a candle? Like, where the hell would you find
Uh,
someone like to say this insane stuff?
yeah,
So
it's
all that therapist is doing, in my humble opinion, is telling you all about his mother. And nothing
Did you
about
ever
your
say
girlfriend.
anything
Anything like that. Hey, you're just two tits and a vagina, so there's lots of those walking the planet too, so he can just replace you like that as well.
No, 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 no.
No, of course not. You see, because you're supposed to be hanging on by a thread,
Mm-hmm.
hanging on by one twinchy little pussy hair. Just hanging on. She can shrug you off. No, you are so replaceable.
Yeah.
And that way, you don't ever say boo to a mouse. You don't ever resist. You don't ever bring yourself. You don't ever disagree with her. You're just hanging on there by the good grace of her whim. So you were, two hands, a strong back, and a penis, of which there are 3 billion in the world, right?
Yeah.
6 billion counting hands.
Man has no worth whatsoever, and
Was this a man or a woman?
well, then I made the argument, well, what if you want to start a family? Well, then she said, um, well, she can always go
Wait,
to the
sorry,
spirit
who
bank.
was saying this about your girlfriend?
That was our common relationship counselor. So
Okay.
not exactly psychotherapy, but yeah, I guess
I think the
close to
first
it.
two syllables sound correct, but go on. Oh, it's your call, man. Whatever you want to talk about. All right. Did you want to add more to the question? To hear from you again. Thanks again, everyone, so much. This is how we roll. I mean, there's still stuff you can do, and right. I know that was all pretty abstract, and obviously, I strongly recommend, as I usually do in these situations. I think, as I always do, therapists is fantastic. John Bradshaw's books. They can't play those roles anymore, and the movie will never change because shooting is done. So there are horror movies where the heroine dies, right?
So,
Oh, because of the damage from the rape as a child?
yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of people, cancer is the noose, it's the final noose of the abusers that gets thrown from the grave. Hang on. See, you've already deviated from. I'm sorry to interrupt you right after I
It's
asked you the
okay.
question, Christina, but what you said to me was he didn't know why you were upset. Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's layers below betas,
Yeah.
all the way down to zetas. But, and how long were you going out with her before she cheated on you?
Well, when I
Yeah, but I was
yeah.
saying focus on the music, not on the technique.
Yeah, yeah.
And what is your channel? Well, fantastic. I will check it out. Don't know a huge amount about Asian cinema, but there's always cool stuff to learn. So thank you very much. I don't know. I mean, do you think a lot of women are raised with, find a man to provide for you? I mean, assuming the man isn't like
Yeah.
Obama or
yeah.
the government as a whole. I mean, I don't know that that's a very common sort of the Southern Christian communities or whatever. But I didn't meet women who really had much of that perspective. Now, again, I went to
Okay.
elite kind of colleges and so on, so that was sort of a different
Yeah.
situation. But I didn't meet a lot of women who believed that. I'm just curious. Maybe you did. I mean,
I was a singer and guitarist, so.
Oh man, do you have a guitar?
Yeah, yes, I've got a guitar.
Like there?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll just. Do you want me to pull it
No,
out?
not right now, but hopefully you can give us a song at the end.
Okay.
If you don't mind, because I love hearing what the listeners can do.
Yeah, for the guy that she's going to give the time to.
Yeah, instead of going for the 9, she's now going for the 6
Like
or the 7.
Yeah, or the 5.
Or whatever, right? So
yeah.
why is that a problem for the girls? And I wouldn't need your big, galumphing, smelly mess of an idiot face that says stupid things and makes me not get eggs. It just wants to be out there like a freaking wheelbarrow. Just wheel it around and roll up the legs while they're sleeping if they could and get you another divine second coming. A third coming, I don't know. So that balls want to make another ball. Pussies want to make another pussy. And we all know this in our heads, but in our hearts it's like, I'm so hot. He wants me. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want you. He wants your eggs. You know, it's like if I'm running down the bad neighborhood with the $100 bills in a plastic bag, I'm popular. They love me. They're willing to listen and follow. No, they want the money. They hit you to get the money. They'll lie to you to get. They don't care about you. They want the money. Like I worked like a son of a bitch in my 20s and my 30s. My God. I know I haven't worked since I started this show hard too.
Right.
You know what? Do you even know what those are?
I have no idea.
You sound too cool to know what a duck decoy is, right? So a duck decoy is, if you go duck hunting, you have to put these decoys on the water.
Oh,
and we've just got the society that doesn't tell the truth to young people. I mean, the truth is that I think, it's what I might tell my daughter if she asks when she gets older, if you want to have kids, I think it's pretty good to have, if you've got a good childhood, if you had a good